Honorable Mayor, Council members, Mr. City Manager, and distinguished guests, my name is Joseph Torres, and I am the Economic Development Manager for the City of Monterey Park. Today, we celebrate the grand opening of our very own Raising Cane's in Monterey Park. We are excited to bring our Caniacs in Monterey Park a Raising Cane's of their own. This Raising Cane's have assembled an incredible crew, and it is in a great location. Along with its focus on the best chicken fingers with the best customer service, Raising Cane's is renowned for its commitment to active involvement in its local communities. And we can't wait for Raising Cane's to become an integral part of our community. We are so thankful to many of you who have been with us every step of the way so that this day would finally come. I'd like to introduce a few special persons that have been responsible for this very special day. Mayor Henry Lowe was here earlier, and he had to leave because of other commitments. I'd like to introduce Councilmember Hans Liang, Councilmember Peter Chen, there you go, Councilmember Yvonne Yu, City Clerk Vincent Chang, City Treasurer Joseph Leon, City Manager Ron Bo, and Assistant City Manager Inez Alvarez. There you go. Director of Recreation and Community Services, Mr. Robert Aguirre. And from Raising Cane's, I'd like to introduce Amy Spencer, the area leader for Raising Cane's. Steve Tippett, the regional leader for marketing. And Margarita Pleasant, restaurant leader. Next on our agenda are a few words from our distinguished council members. Councilmember Hans Liang.
Thank you, Joseph. As Joseph had indicated earlier, our Mayor Henry Lowe is here to congratulate Raising Cane's for their grand opening, but he was unable to stay, and thus I end up inheriting the responsibility today to introduce all of our elected officials to say a few words. Once again, my name is Hans Liang. I serve as a council member here in the city of Monterey Park. It is really an honor and pleasure today to be here at the ribbon cutting of Raising Cane's. We all know on the council that this wasn't the smoothest path, but through a number of obstacles and teamwork with Raising Cane's in the city, I think that that really illustrates, regardless of the roadblocks and the obstacles, that when you have the right group of people working together, that you can achieve great things. And I think that today, you know, looking at the Raising Cane's signs, I think that's a great sign and a reminder of what can be achieved when we're able to work together. So I want to congratulate Raising Cane's. I want to thank all of the city staff, you know, our city manager, along with all of the staff that had to work hand in hand with Raising Cane's to create what we are standing before today. So with that, I would like to, at this time, introduce my colleagues for them to come up and say a few words as well. Once again, congratulations, Raising Cane's. Next, I'd like to introduce my colleague on the City Council Member Peter Chan.
Thank you, Hans. Congratulations to Raising Cane. Finally opened the doors. And as we see, before this is a gas station and been closed for years. And finally, Raising Cane comes in and cooperate with the city, cooperate with the neighbors, and finally open the door. And I passed by many times the last maybe 6 to 9 months, and I see the progress. And I was so happy to see it become really open now. So I don't have to go to Pico Rivera or some other cities to buy from Raising Cane's. I can just come by here and get my favorite chicken here. So that is great. And I want to congratulate the staff of Raising Cane's. And I believe that you will do a great job. And wish you have a good business and help the neighbors and help the city to have more sales tax revenues and do better for the whole city. So thank you so much, and we're looking forward to seeing your success in the city. And thank you so much again, and I would like to introduce Councilmember Yvonne Yu to say a few words. Yvonne.
Hello, everyone. This is Yvonne Yu, council member of Monterey Park. And wow, you know, finally Raising King is here. And after a lot of discussions, controversy, and also a lot of the battles, that finally, you know, I'm glad to see that happens. I wanted to share a little story that people hopefully don't laugh at me. A few years ago, someone actually wrote a complaint letter to me saying that someone raising cane at the near Atlantic Square. And I respond to the email saying that how come someone raising sugar cane near Atlantic Square? You know, I have no idea what kind of brand is that. And so, because my father's family actually raising sugar cane in South Africa. So, yeah, I was actually wanted to look down and see how come people raising sugar cane. But yeah, and also after the discussions, I drove to Pico Rivera to try their sugar cane many times. And I was so convinced. I mean, wow, the sauce is so good. And I even bothered the manager to give me more sauce because it's not enough for my share. So I wanted to congratulate Sugar Cane for finally, you know, have the grand opening after just only maybe 2 years, the discussion. But I hope to see, you know, more lines, and hope to see Sugar Cane can, oh, sorry, not Sugar Cane, Raising Cane can actually bring more business to Monterey Park, not just this location, but spill over, hopefully, to the area. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our city clerk, Vincent Chang.
Thank you. Well, talking about the controversies, of course, as the city clerk, you know, we handled some of the paperwork that came through, and, you know, it was a challenge, but, you know, thanks to all the, our council members, our mayor, our city staff for putting this together. But what I really wanted to say was, you know, up until a few years ago, I also never heard of Raising Cane. You know, one day my stepdaughter said, hey, there's this great place. They have the greatest chickens. All my friends told me about it. I have to go try out Raising Cane. I said, I never heard of Raising Cane. Where's Raising Cane? It's in Las Vegas. I said, what? We have to go try it out. So we actually drove all the way to Las Vegas to try out Raising Canes. But you know what? Today, we have Raising Cane in the city of Monterey Parks. So with the gas prices, I know I don't have to drive to Raising Cane for that. So we can eat those chicken strips here in our very own city. And I know she's in school right now, but she's told all her friends about it, and I'm sure she'll be here with her friends tomorrow and the days after. And you know what? They're in high heaven. So thank you so much, Raising Cane, for coming. We really appreciate you. We really appreciate your business.
And I think the city clerk means chicken heaven, right? And finally, our city clerk, Joseph Leon. City treasurer, my apologies, Joseph Leon.
Two clerks. Thanks. Good morning. Thank you so much. Actually, I just want to really thank Raising Cane's for coming to Monterey Park and having trust in us to put their business here. And it takes a lot to put all this together. I saw the work going on. It took a lot of work and it showed a lot of funding to put this together. And hopefully it's all going to come back and then more, plenty. And it's a great location. You're near the college. You're near the shopping center. You're actually walking distance from my house. I can walk over. So it's great. I walk over to Starbucks now. I start walking over here too. That's great. So thank you so much, again, for coming to Monterey Park. I know, as everyone said, it's going to be great revenue for the city, which is terrific. But that's secondary. Best of all, it's going to be great service for the city and the residents. because I've tried your chicken before, and it's great. It's really great. So and hopefully I'll be doing it more because before I had to go to Pico and other places. So this is really close, convenient. So thank you again. Thank you.
So we have a certificate from the city to present to Raising Cane's. All right, but before we do that, I'm going to give the mic back to our Economic Development Director, Joseph Torres.
Thank you, Councilmember Hans Leung. Please put your hands together for Steve Tippett with Raising Cane's.
Wow, what a beautiful day, and just excited to be a part of this beautiful community that is Monterey Park. Thank you guys, for everyone that's here, for your support. And Raising Cane's would like to recognize two nonprofit organizations with a $1,000 donation. I would like to welcome up Marie Carpenter from CASA of Los Angeles, and also Angela Culpepper for the Drew League Foundation. So big round of applause, everyone. If you'd like to say a couple words, and we'll take a quick photo op.
Thank you so much, everyone. My name is Marie Carpenter. I'm the Chief Development Officer at CASA of Los Angeles. CASA stands for Court-Appointed Special Advocates, which sounds very complicated, but what it is a community of caring individuals who come together to take action and advocate for children and families that have been impacted by the foster care system in LA County. We're located just right up the street at the Children's Court, and we provide services for all the children in LA County who are in the foster care system. And we can't do it without volunteers, so I just want to put a plug out there that if anyone is interested in learning more and becoming a volunteer, becoming a court-appointed special advocate, please let me know, please see me. And we're just very excited. Again, thank you so much to Raising Cane's and for everyone here, not just for the generous donation, but because now we have another place to go for lunch, and everyone at the office is very excited. So thank you.
Hello, I'm representing the Drew League Foundation. My name is Angela Culpepper. I am a member of the board. We are excited to receive this donation from Raising Cane's. I've never eaten here, but I plan to. We also have a Drew League Pro-Am league that starts on this Saturday, June 4th through the 21st. So if anybody loves basketball, please come to Los Angeles King Drew Magnet High School. But we're excited that we were a recipient of this contribution towards our scholarships. We will be giving scholarships out 2022, and we thank Raising Cane for selecting us as a recipient. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Big round of applause, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Raising Cane's, for your generous donation. Council Member Hans Leung will now present the Certificate of Appreciation to Raising Cane's.
Thank you again, Joseph, and thank you to Raising Cane's. It's really great to see the civic involvement, Steve, the support of those nonprofits in our community. I really want to thank them also. We had Fire Services Day not long ago at our Station 62, and Raising Cane's was there. I believe you were there. They had a booth set up and were involved in that community event, so really thank you, and also a great example of working with the community. So as I said earlier, I have a certificate from the city. It's presented to Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers grand opening. If I may read the text here. The Monterey Park City Council hereby extends our congratulations upon your ribbon-cutting ceremony celebrating the grand opening of Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers in Monterey Park. We appreciate your dedication and commitment to providing a place in the community where people could receive high-quality food served by a friendly and fun crew in an environment that is clean, safe, and fun. The City Council further extends our best wishes for continued success in all your future endeavors. And we have a signature here, a certificate with signatures of all of the current council members. So if we can maybe, you'll be taking that? Sure. And then thank you. Margarita, we can get in front and take a picture maybe?
I just want to say thank you to everybody for being here. We're fortunate to be here. The community has been very helpful and supportive. We did go to the firehouse. We had a great time. We met a lot of you guys there. It was a great turnout. Like everyone said, right, we're Restaurant 387 in Monterey Park. It took a while for us to get here, but now we're excited. And throughout the years and the times, I'm finally excited, to open this new NRO. And also with Raising Cane, it's a really good company to work for. I tell everyone that here we've hired 155 strong from the community. We've hired people from ELAC. We've hired about 25 minors. So this is where they get a chance to really growth also for themselves, communication levels from all sorts. And I'm just excited to be here. I have my crew here from Carson too, who supported me all the way through. And the whole BU team as well, and Amy Spencer as well. So thank you, everybody. We are the best chicken fingers in the world. So yes, thank you, thank you.
So now comes the big event. We are now into the ribbon cutting ceremony, and once again, Councilmember Hans Liang has the honors.